Welcome to another day at Coastal Goats Homestead in Iowa. Today we're going to be doing up the last 8 of our 2023 broiler crop. These animals are making the ultimate sacrifice for us, and we like to try to treat them with the most respect we can. So when we're going to butcher, we make sure everybody's nice and calm. We're calm, and we can get these nice healthy animals into the freezer. God, somebody needs to write a better script. Alright, today we're going to be using our new cone. It's just a temporary one. I did it up out of an IBC tote and some zip ties. Modified it a few times to get it to where it needs to be for our size of chicken. A couple of the chickens we've already done this year ended up being 9.5 pounds dressed. But, alright, we'll say goodbye to this girl and thank you, and we'll get her in the cone. As with all of our butchers here on the farmstead, we'll give our feathery friend a toast as a thank you. So the purpose behind the cone itself is that chickens, as always, whenever you take their head off, they're going to try to run around. The cone will keep it from flapping, it'll stop it from bruising itself up, but it'll take a few minutes for the chicken to stop moving. It looks weird, it seems horrible, but it's just nerves. That's it. From this point, we'll end up taking it over to our work table, and I usually skin them out for our own purposes here. A lot of people will go straight to the plucker, or dip them in hot water to the plucker, and then go ahead and gut them. I skin them out. For us, it's quicker, and we usually end up taking them into the kitchen and parting them out for our own use. We don't eat a lot of full chickens, so we'll part them out. Let's quick talk about a workstation. In the past, we've used plywood tables covered with trash bags. It works, as long as you have a clean area to do what you need to do and keep the meat clean. We were able to score some stainless steel off the Craigslist. We ended up with a small stainless table and a big old sink. Price was right. Craigslist is great. Doesn't matter what you use, what you have available, as long as it's clean. Alright, so we just pulled this chicken out of the bucket and we're gonna weigh it. Oh, this thing's freaking huge. Alright, zeroed out. Put them on. Well, he won't stay. I think we're all on there. What are we reading? 10 pounds, 13 ounces.
14 ounces.
14, is it all on there now?
Oh, it's almost 15 ounces.
So that is almost an 11-pound chicken. This is not a turkey. This is a chicken. Alright, our birds have sat for 24 hours. Let's go ahead and start taking them apart. I like to start back here on the thighs. We'll follow the line that is already given to us by the bird. Flip her over, spread it, and get in between the joint so you can just cut it off. Bam. Same thing on the other side. Spread it. Bam. Two thighs and legs. From there I'll go up to the neck, get that out of the way. I separate the vertebrae instead of breaking it. I'll go ahead and put that in a bag to freeze. We'll go up to the wings. Again, just following the lines and disassemble it. Down in there to where you can feel the joint, stick the knife right in between. In theory. And with everything else, you'll get faster as you keep doing more and more. From here, I like to go ahead and start picking out big chunks of meat. I'll end up cutting those bite size, freeze them up for recipes that call for diced chicken. That way you don't have to sacrifice your delicious chicken breasts. You already have some cut up chicken. Anything that gets missed, we usually throw the carcasses straight into the pot after all this, either for broth or chicken soup. Nothing really gets wasted. From here, I'll go ahead and do the breasts. I'll start here on the bottom, well, top. Again, following the lines that are already given to us. And keep the knife right on the rib cage. Get up here to the front, find the wishbone. You can go in between the bones, grab that out. Trim this fat here quick so I can see where I'm at. Oh, a little bit of crop there. You have yourself a breast. Go and get anything that's left. And that'll get cut up. Do your other side. Again, follow the lines. Right along the rib bones. You can take it along the backbone. Well, breastbone, excuse me. And I'll go ahead and trim anything that's left on the carcass. saving fat this year. That gets its own bowl. I do bowls for everything. Everything gets a bowl. The breasts have their bowl. The chopped up diced chicken. What do we got? A bowl for fat, a bag for necks, legs and thighs, wings and drummies, and then a scrap bowl. Just keeps your cutting board from getting all clogged up. Look at that. Pure chicken fat. Bam. These are nice fat chickens, so I got some big old butt cheeks back here.
Good for soap.
The fat we're going to try making into soap this year. Put that butt cheek in the pile. Get all this fat. And I think we'll end up making soup out of this batch of birds. So, anything that's left on the carcass, good old chicken soup. Trim that off, we'll cut that up. There's a breast. Again, trim, breasts in a bowl. Alright, so just like there's more than one way to skin a cat, there's more than one way to break down a bird. We're going to go ahead and cut along the bacon here. Get that flap out of the way. Do the same thing on the other side. Already did it. Let me go. We'll take our pair of poultry shears. And we're going to go right alongside the ribs. Right alongside the backbone. Same thing on the other side. And we'll just get that out of the way. As you can see here, I do not remove the ribs when I butcher. Opening up the backbone makes a real easy way to get them out here. Otherwise, I'll just leave them in the pot. I leave them in the chicken, and when it hits the pot, it adds to your broth. Alright, so we'll go ahead and cut the soft portion of the breastbone. And then we'll grab a cleaver. I'll try and shoot right in the middle. Nope. Well, it's a good thing I can still use all that meat. And then you can fillet it like a fish. Again, staying right along that breastbone. Up here, you're going to have that piece of wishbone. Try to get alongside of it. We can just trim beside it. And there's a breast. I'm going to grab that while I'm here. Cut it out. Nobody likes to chew on that. Then separate the pieces of breast. And again, one great big chicken breast. We'll do this other side where there's more bone because I can't cut a straight line. Trim that up a bit. Don't know if this is any quicker. It just makes for a smaller piece of chicken to handle. We'll attack that from the breastbone side. Follow those rib bones. And you have yourself a chicken breast. Alright, get over here. We will separate our legs from our thighs. Once again, we're just going to follow the lines. Get that out of here. Separate the muscles from each other. Bend it back a bit. Get your boning knife in there. See if you can find where the joint is. Sometimes I get lucky. This time I did not. Yes, wonderful sound. Leg. Get this fat off the thighs. We don't need that on there. See if I can get lucky with this one. Get this fat out of the way. There it is. That's how that should work. And wings. This one always takes me a few chickens to get warmed up on. Separate your wing bone from your drummy. Wrong bucket. Can't get as lucky as I did with the first one. And again, in the wrong bucket. And there's a whole chicken. Alright, so we thought we'd give you a quick peek at what we do with this chicken after we get it all parted out. We bag it up, little vacuum seal packs, and we make sure that we have a date and what's in it, because there's nothing worse than finding a package of mystery meat that's been in the freezer since only the gods know when, and it just keeps moving around because nobody wants to touch it. Nobody wants to throw that away. Alright, so we'll get this one put away. Holy shit! If you spell applesauce with just A's, you can call it